Does this work? Tricks? Let me just.
Okay, so I do have a question. Yeah.
Sure.
So when we switch, okay.
Always helps to breathe. Do you guys maybe have a song that you like together?
Not yet. No. All right. So welcome. Okay. All right, so welcome everybody. Welcome once again to our fantastic podcast, Young Catalysts, and where we ignite conversations, spark change, and empower the youth. Today is going to be a pretty exciting segment. I mean, I'm going to be asking way more personal kind of questions to our ambassadors. And yeah, so firstly, I just wanted Ukamu to just greet you guys and say hello to you guys. And yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Usindi Siwe and Cindy for short.
So, okay, so first of all, Cindy, I just wanted to ask you something. I just wanted to ask you what inspired you to be an ambassador for Team SA?
You know what actually inspired me? It's the fact that I'll be helping as someone out there to actually get the experience to know about different kinds of career fields, how to indulge in them, like how to go on about them. For someone who has like lost hope, eventually they'll go to school, or someone who's still confused, which career stream am I going to take and what's so not. So yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Do you have any role models maybe? Is there somebody that has inspired you maybe to...
So far, no. I think I'm my role model.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I like that.
It has to be.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be.
Why though? Like, do you have certain qualities that you feel as though they exude, that's...
Okay. Based on my understanding, I feel like people are like open enough to like communicate with me. Now, if they have like problems and stuff, if they like have academic problems, like we're able to like sit down and communicate, all those kind of things. Like,
I do agree.
There has to be like a sense of belonging.
Is a very friendly person. Like she's super friendly. She's super open. She's super bubbly. Like you definitely are, and I love that about you.
Thank you.
I feel like when it comes to me, like first of all, I really wanted to enhance my skills. First of all, I think being a student in university, I have to find a way now, get certain skills to get certain things. For example, like the leadership side of things. You know what I mean? I wanted to dive deep into that because when I'm part of this, Team SA Career Expo, I'm led by, people. I'm led by people that have experience and stuff like that. So I really wanted to, know more about how I can be, a good leader, know more about how to be efficient.
Gaining more skills.
Exactly. I wanted to gain those kind of skills. And I need that especially for my course, So I wanted to dive deep into our courses.
Okay, it's about to go deeper. It's about to go deeper, man.
So I just wanted to ask you, what are you studying when?
I'm currently doing a BA in social science with sociology and psychology.
Okay, and what do you enjoy about it? Why did you choose that specifically? What's the T on that?
Okay, there's psychology in it. There is psychology in it. So my main focus is I like communicating with people, interacting with people on a deeper level. So I feel like me communicating with people, I enjoy it more. So it I want to help people on a deeper level, try to understand like their mental illnesses, all those kind of things, like maybe in the community service or like in hospitals, like different kind of facilities. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah. And do you have like, I want to know about experiences, I want to know about your experiences when it came to, you studying what you're studying. For example, when it comes to me, as I'm studying e-public administration and majoring in political science, like I've had my own experiences when it came to, my current studies. You understand? Like, for example, how my experiences, they're a lot. They're a lot.
Please
I
tell
feel
me
like
one. Please tell me one.
from my first year, first of
Okay.
all, I was very excited because I do just want to touch base on my history when it comes to before I got to Forte.
Okay,
So before I
yeah.
got to the University of Forte, what had happened was that I matriculated in 2020.
Okay.
But in 2021, I couldn't get into any institution.
I can already imagine
You know
the
that kind of stress,
Ish,
nah? Exactly.
The depression that comes
exactly.
with it.
I couldn't get
Ish.
funding and I couldn't get into Njalo.
Okay.
And, from there, I had to be resilient.
Okay.
I had to stay strong. I had to know, Uguti, unfortunately, I have to keep going even though I
You
felt
have
like giving
to,
up.
yeah.
And,
You need to
my
wake up
friends
every
were
day.
getting into schools. And when your friends, they're moving forward when uhleli and you're not getting any, nesfas I pay really like,
Depression,
I know, and it's
Ish.
so frustrating. But I had to remind myself, Guti, you know what? I have to stay strong and be resilient. And then in the next year, that was 2022.
Okay.
I enrolled for a course in Boston. So I didn't just only want to, ngivele ngihlale
Uhlale
again.
and like ungayenzi niks for the second time.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So I told myself, Uguti, instead of doing all of that, I'd rather just, ngene maybe go college. But the thing is, when it comes to imali, guys, when it comes to
Funding.
funding, exactly,
Yeah.
that became a problem.
So how did you navigate around? Like, please take us along.
It was difficult, but I had to ask for financial support from a family member.
Okay.
Who I knew had proper work, some kind of stability.
Okay.
And
that
from
makes sense.
there, I asked her, if she could help me with my fees at Boston, and I enrolled for a course. Guess what was my course?
Okay, and those are nice.
Bachelor of Social Science.
Why?
Bachelor of
Why
Social.
did you change?
Yeah, I know,
like,
right?
why?
But no, basically, this is what happened.
Okay.
So I enrolled for that, Bachelor of Social Sciences, and then I remember I did all of that, and one of my modules were actually public administration. But then I told myself that because of financial issues, again, I don't want to continue at a private college, private
it makes
institutions. I still
sense.
wanted to get into, another thing, guys. I wanted to experience varsity life.
Ngicela ukukutshela why.
Why?
I-TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah. I-TikTok ikuthengisela mali.
Okay, you think so?
I'm a vlog-
aesthetics. No, she's talking about our aesthetics
Yeah.
on campus. You know what I mean?
Vlogging, OOTD.
Outfit of the day. Hey guys, so this is what I ate today.
My YouTube
Asibonisi
channel.
McDonald's. Ganti, you don't even eat McDonald's on campus every day. That's
If
a
only
luxury.
people knew the struggle we go through
My
ever
point
since.
exactly. My point
Yeah.
exactly. So anyway, so I just wanted to experience varsity.
Yeah.
So I applied, and I applied again for 2023. So I applied 2022 for 2023, and fortunately, NSFAS took me.
Oh, that's great.
Yes,
That's
I'm so
great.
I was so
That's
excited.
God's
Even now, I'm
grace.
still excited about it. It was an amazing, amazing feeling. NSFAS took me. I got into Air Forte, and that's when I started my journey with public administration, and it was amazing because remember. First of all, I had applied for a Bachelor of Social Sciences
yeah.
first, and then my second choice was public administration since I had done it as a module.
Yeah.
So I told myself that I really wish they take me for Bachelor of Social Sciences, but they took me for the second one.
Oh, okay.
So I was really nervous about getting into public admin because I didn't know much about it. So that was really I feel like that in itself, me learning about public administration as a course instead of a module was an experience.
Yeah. Okay,
Now I could
makes
say
sense.
that was an experience for me because I was like, oh, okay, so this is what public administration truly at its core, this is what it's about. I fell in love with public administration. Like now it's like, I love it.
I can tell, like, through the way you speak about it,
Yeah.
like it's something you're passionate about.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I hope you guys are
yeah.
listening attentively. Yeah.
I really hope they are. So anyway, I also wanted you to, on the topic of, our career studies, I wanted you to let me know, Wuti, from where now, what are your short-term goals when it comes to your career?
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff
My
like that, your
short-term
studies
goals.
specifically, yeah.
It's like to
Just give us like a 5 to 10 year plan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're coming. Like to graduate first, ne?
Yeah,
You know, ish. Yeah, it's a struggle, but then in God we trust. I need to graduate first. Then after, because I want to pursue, I want to dive into honors, like masters, so that I can be like a qualified psychologist.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to major in clinical psychology.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
doctor.
Oh, okay,
doctor.
thank you. And it suits me, ne?
No, it does.
Oh, okay.
Doctor.
And it definitely does. So I want to major in clinical psychology,
Yeah.
but then my plan B is maybe I can like volunteer in counseling centers, you know, like FAMSA. Is it FAMSA part of it, ne?
I have no idea when it comes to healthcare.
Sorry, okay.
I'm in the government.
Oh,
like, you know,
when you and
the
those.
parliament. I'm in parliament.
Okay, I say
Understand.
by the way. So I want to like dive into psychology.
Okay.
If plan A doesn't actually work the
Yeah.
way I wanted to,
Yeah.
I'll go into the counseling sector, like
wow.
volunteer into counseling and do like therapy. At least it's similar to psychology.
Okay.
I'll be working with people, like
What
communicating.
is the difference? I never really knew the difference
Nah,
between
there
therapy,
is.
like
You see, because in clinical, I can actually work like in a clinical center and what so not. Then in the counseling, it can be like in one-on-one section, like speaking about marital issues. Like
Yeah.
it can like go deeper.
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I'm guessing from all of that you're a good listener.
I am. I listen. I
Uthanda indaba
tend to.
zabantu wena
Yo!
Cindy uthanda indaba zabantu. That's what she wants to do.
I feel like in the Basabantu man, it's live.
That's what she wants to
It's
do as a
live.
career. She told herself, "Usijelile nje wathi
Dala.
mina I want to make money
Dala,
off of
da-
listening to indaba zabantu." And usijelile.
Kahle nje ngiyibona ukuthi like into
Awuyiphiki nokuyiphinda.
ngayibona ngisakhula ilo ukuthi abazali bami
Understandable.
bangitsheli
No,
yona.
understandable.
Yeah,
so
it
so
is.
after grad, that's what you want to
Yeah,
get
that's
into.
what about. Or maybe at least get an internship, like to get like a working environment experience,
Yeah.
like to work with people who have like that experience, skills and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
Then rather than like getting theory after theory after theory in uni.
No, that's
So, yeah.
interesting. That's interesting. I
Yeah.
feel like when it comes to me, for me, like my short-term goals are, to be honest, I'm even like working towards that short-term goal
you're
in
still
itself. Because,
working
for
towards
example,
it.
it's my 3rd year this year, which is the last year.
Okay,
So,
congratulations,
yes.
please.
Graduation, coming
we're-
soon.
Soon,
yeah,
oh,
coming
next
soon.
year
So I do
probably, yeah.
want to, get myself into like internships. I do work for an NGO. I do want to, be a
okay.
policy analyst. I want to analyze policies and see.
It seems
whether
like you
or not-
like
I
laws.
The
You
thing is,
and
let me.
rules.
I do.
Please
I do.
indulge.
I
Make me understand.
The thing is about me is that I love structure.
Okay.
That's the type of person that I am. I love a good structure. I love when everything is on, like, it laid out, as in,
Ibe
like,
legit,
this is
kahle
what,
kahle.
ibe legit. Like, as in, like,
Oh.
okay, for Usindi to be able to achieve this, mele
Kwamele-
aqale la,
Oh,
ayele,
wena kahle kahle
ayele,
ufuna silandele
ayele.
ama-rules.
That's what I love.
Hierarchy.
The thing is, I just feel as though it just puts a sense of guidance.
Okay, Marana, it makes sense.
Like a
You
sense
see
of
when you put
guidance.
it like
Yeah,
that,
like a
it
sense
actually
of
makes sense.
guidance.
Imagine you understand being such
Yeah, and, uthanda kabi ukumjaja.
askis,
Unje Usindi, guys, like,
ngiyaqolisa,
but anyway, but like,
yeah.
I just really want, like, South Africa to move into, a different space, a space where
yeah,
there's actual order.
Ish.
You understand? I think our country it's the poor leadership usually that puts us in situations like this. And remember in the beginning, Mangseng Shogu, as I came here to be part of the Team SA, I wanted to enhance my leadership skills. There's a certain way that leaders are supposed to lead. And that's what I want, so that I could go into a headspace of being a leader and knowing how to dominate a certain field in an ethical manner.
Oh, yeah.
Ethics are very important to public administration. You as a leader need to be a leader who does everything in right. You understand?
Leadership.
So yeah.
That's a
Our
true
leadership.
leader.
Leader my
Leadership.
lead.
Nazo,
Leader
okay.
my lead.
You see, Nazo,
But like you need to be like, yo, dude, you need to be stern. You need to be, understand. So yeah, that's definitely what I wanted to do. I want to fix the country. I want to fix the country.
Ngiyakubona.
One policy at a time. Fixing the
Ngiyakubona.
country,
Wena,
one
ngiyakubona.
policy at a
Kancane kancane
time.
uyavela.
Nah.
Wena nomthetho.
Listen, like I really, I want. The thing is, I'm thinking about future generations. Sengicabangela abantwana bakho mfethu. Angisacabangeli wena. Understand, like-
mina phela vela okwami
I'm thinking about abantwana bakhe. I'm thinking about future generations to come. Silungiselela bona, you understand?
Ivele.
So that the economy could at least be better. So that, you know, the education space
sense,
could be, you know,
yeah.
better than it was ngey'nkathi zethu, you understand? Because now, bakithi abazali bethu bathi, yeah, ngey'nkathi zethu thina
ngithi
besingatholile ntuzana ama-2000 manje. I guess that's what
But
they
we
always
are
say.
more privileged,
Exactly. So that's what
nan.
we also want, you know, for the
for the
future
future,
generation.
exactly,
We also
hey.
want to be able to, you know, fight for something, you know, make, you know, initiate
better
good things,
living,
exactly,
yeah.
and do all of those things. So, yeah, I do also want to include Ukamu in our conversation.
So uyangixosha. So uyangixosha kanjani?
Ngitshelile guys ngathi unochwe.
Yo, hi.
But anyway, I do want
Okay,
it to,
okay.
No, it can never be like that. You know, with you, it's all love. We got love for each other, girl. You and I are chummy.
Go back, go back, go back, go back.
But yes,
Yeah.
Kamu, please join us. I
Oh,
want Kamu to
thank
join
you,
us.
thank you.
So yeah, so also I hope you guys heard. I hope you guys were focused. You know, Cindy really gave us good insight, great insight actually. She made us aware of, you know, her career goals, where she wants to be, you know, her short-term goals and everything like that. You know, the insight that she gave us on psychology was amazing. She differentiated between psychology and therapy and all of that. So yeah, so right now we're about to welcome our other ambassador, Ukamu Kamza.
Hey girl.
What's Ukamu like saying? Oh, you can call me Kamu or K-Mo. So hey K-Mo.
Hey love. Hey
Njani
guys.
namhlanje? Are you good? Are you good? Are you good?
I'm amazing. Hey, I'm interested in
You're
the topic.
amazing.
You're vibing, guys.
I know.
Making feeling,
I
guys,
know, right?
really,
You're feeling the heat. You're feeling the vibes.
Yeah, I know.
First of all, Kamu, you've heard, you know, the conversation that Mina and Cindy had, and I just wanted to hear from you now. I wanted to hear from K-Mo. Uti, what inspired you to be an ambassador for Team SA Career Expo 2025?
Guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. I was inspired by a lot, but bigger, I was inspired by where I come from. I'm from Netherlands for fitting End of Fire. End of Fire. End of Fire. Thank you, Bethu. End of Fire is in one thing I've seen is teenage pregnancy, is drugs. It's a lot of things. So I think a Career Expo will give people hope that Iskolo takes us through. It's key.
No, 100%.
But Iskolo University.
Education is the key to success.
Yeah, so we're calling with education. Teenage pregnancy, guys. Education is the way. And having these conversations.
Yeah.
These conversations open my mind. They do really
So
open
it was
my mind.
societal issues in Netherlands that really made you want to be part of this. Pushing education is, you know, the best way to go about it. And I'm sure because you're young, that's also why you wanted to be part of this, to engage with your peers.
As young people, we have to inspire other
100%.
young people.
100%.
I
should put I should put the policies in that's 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 what I'm supposed to do. I also wanted to ask Nje Uguti, with you having said that, I want to know more about your current studies. I want to know, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? What inspired you to even follow through with that study? Yeah.
I'm doing a diploma in tourism management. Why tourism? Because I know, we get that you will feel it's useless and what. It's not useless. It's a career that you need to have passion. You're driven by passion. If you're not passionate about it, about it. You just stay where you are, uzologo repeating what you or staying in the courses at all. But you need to be inspired. I was inspired by my father, my late father, and my aunt. My aunt was a flight attendant, former flight attendant, and Tombi. Lapo cruise.
Hashtag representing right now.
And represent Yabo. She inspired me the most, and my father inspired me by liking to be outside.
the outdoors, traveling.
So I'm
seeing
guessing
the
you're
world.
someone who loves to travel. You love
I
to
love it a
experience
lot.
like the
I
outside world and
love-
everything like that.
I love
Yeah.
going outside the world, and I think traveling brings people together. Travel now,
Yeah, no, I get you.
Start as strangers and as
Yeah.
friends. That's it.
Oh,
That's
so
if
you're
I
a people's
travel.
person, the kind of person that wants to handle people in their career. So you want a career where you can be able to engage with
people,
different kinds of
yeah.
people from different backgrounds, different
Different
cultures.
cultures, Fethu. You know,
That's so
culture is an
nice,
amazing
yeah.
thing. I learn every day, guys. I learn every day.
Yeah, no.
We learn every day.
Yeah, we learn every day. So also, I want you to tell us, your experiences having been, someone who's studying for, diploma in tourism. What are your experiences in JN Varsity? Tell us more about that.
A lot, isn't she? When I TikTok.
So
angifuni ukusho,
one thing
but
about TikTok.
TikTok was manga too.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah.
By the way, I studied at Walter Sisulu University. I stay in Middleland, Soweto, and going back to the
Eastern Cape.
Babes, and we're going to Makaya.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of struggle going away.
Tell us about the transition, Vele, having been because Nami, it's the same for me.
Yeah.
That transition to go from Soweto going to the Eastern
Eastern
Cape.
Cape.
Tell us about, because for me, for example, my experience with it was a hard transition.
It's very
I had
hard.
never been out of the province, before, so far away from my mom, So I want to know, Muti, was it the same for you? Was it the same experience? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Like, what was going on, Nje?
I was overwhelmed by a lot of emotions. It was a lot in one. Bear in mind, the first few weeks after receiving my results was a bit hard because I didn't know. Actually, 2 weeks. I didn't know where I was going. No university was responding. I was rejected. Put on waiting list. So I was depressed for a bit and stressed and frustrated. And then when I started out, okay, ngithole isikolo mara ngiyafera kangaka. It was a bit disturbing, shocking, but I was like, okay, Emakhaya. The fact is Emakhaya.
No, I hear you.
I'm used to
I hear you.
but now I need to travel to town.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly. No, I understand. It's a tough transition. I can tell you that, when it comes to having to transition from a local, like Ikasi lamakasi. Soweto, the biggest neighbor, the biggest hood,
the
Baba.
population,
Listen, so it was huge. Having to go into, a space, like where it's like Emakhaya and stuff like that. It's everything became a lot more, difficult in terms of having to adjust to, the means of transportation and, the people there. But I mean, it was also amazing because I'm sure you got to meet like-minded people as well up
I
here.
got to meet a lot of people, open-minded people, people who are closed up, people who don't know what
and how did those people, but
there.
tell me, how do you think the people that you met, Lapaya Eastern Cape, influence, your passion for tourism? Did you associate yourself with, like-minded people, Abantu, that are also passionate about tourism? Yeah, did you?
I don't know if I should say fortunately or not fortunate, but I got to meet people who happened in your case, had to stay a lot of time at home, taking unprepared gaps. So some of them were about, we don't know why we're doing this because about. So they influenced me into encouraging them, trying to talk with them.
That's so you became a leader. That is so nice. I love that.
Take tourism as if you're changing people's life.
I love that. I love that so much because there is somebody that inspires me, when it comes to me being at school. And this person is my peer. He's actually in the same class as me. And
That's
he's
good.
also, and we, basically, I'm also a part of, an association at my school, a public administration students association. So he is basically my leader, you know, but we're like on the same level, but he's my leader,
Your leader
in terms
needs
of
to
the
be your peer, guys.
in terms
That
of
way.
like, dude. And I just like, I find inspiration in him, and you remind me a lot of, you know, him, because he also started this whole thing because he felt as though no one was as, you know, passionate about
something.
no one was as passionate about, you know, a public administration as, you know, students are supposed to be, you know, because it was stuck mainly on books, and like public administration is also about going out there. You understand? So he wanted to, you know, just ensure that, you know, students have that passion that's driven inside of them, and they get to understand the practical side of a public administration.
I think we need to have that practical side in university. I think it needs to be encouraged a lot.
Yeah.
Because even in tourism, fortunately, we do get to experience. We have tours from first year until the last day.
I did not know that. I really didn't know that.
When I started, I didn't know. I thought we were just going to.
I don't think it's like a thing that people usually talk about. I never knew that you guys actually do, you know, go out there, maybe go to like certain places and maybe look at the nature reserves or whatever.
Go to the Eastern Cape, just outside Eastern Cape, just a town next to Eastern Cape. So it was an amazing tour. It was an amazing tour. We got to see what we have to sell to the people, and I think that's where I fall in love. Not only just love the cause,
I can imagine.
Fall in love with it and feel it in my blood. And I think your campaign, please continue with it.
Absolutely.
Please. I think you can influence other universities to just, can we have practical things? Yes, like, we like books.
It's needed, dude. It's needed. It's something that we really do need. And another thing, like, you know, speaking about organizations and stuff like that, you know, just as, you know, we're also like, Pella, this is also our career journey. You know, we might be in varsity and stuff like that, but it's part of the journey. Because once we get to the professional side of things, we're going to be talking about this and be like, oh, well, I went to the University of Fort Hare and this is what happened. And, you know, that's where we're going to be, you know, starting kind of, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, so I went to University of Fort Hare and this is what I did. So this is part of our journey. So as part of that journey, I just wanted to ask you, Ubuti, after you studying what you are studying, after grad, what do you think you want to get into? And also, which organization, maybe you want to work for a certain organization or company, you know? Which one do you want to be part of? You know?
I have a lot.
What do you want to do, Nje, after grad? Tell us, please.
For God's grace, and I'm praying and I'm manifesting this.
Okay.
Can I work in Emirates airline, guys?
Oh my goodness.
Even Qatar, it's fine. Just want to go to Saudi Arabia, you know.
Oh my gosh, you love Dubai.
You know, I always talk about Dubai.
You always talk about Dubai. One thing about, she always talks about Dubai,
all
guys.
The time.
All the time. She wants to go to Dubai, she wants to see
I want to see the desert,
the gold.
guys.
And then, I mean, of course.
Hey,
of course.
That place is beautiful. But besides that, I think I want to go to Dubai. Yes, Emirates, but I don't want to stay in that place for a long time or in that position for a long time. I want to explore all the sectors in tourism. I think even if I get to hospitality, I'd also love maybe, please travel agencies. Sing as Magetela.
Oh, okay. oh, businesswoman. She is so serious.
Minded.
She's like this. Business minded.
I would like to work in a travel agency. I would love to. Yeah.
No, that's great. That's great. I love that. Which skills do you think, which skills would you think are important to have, you know, for your career path? Just basic skills that you can think of.
You need to be passionate, be somebody who talks, know how to communicate, be a problem solver. You really, really need that one. You need to be a problem solver, but again, you need to be an outgoing person. Know how to work indoors and outdoors at the same time, because you work both outdoors and indoors, but we work more, especially in outdoors. But be somebody who knows the nature. Know your country, guys. Even before you get to university, I think if you want to study tourism, know South Africa by head. Know South Africa by head.
Yeah, I feel as though for me, like, it would be, I don't know, for my skills getting into public administration, you need to be ethical. You need to care about your country. You need to be a person who...
We also do use ethics, so
yeah,
I would need advisors.
Oh, actually, I didn't know that. For real.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, is it one of your guys' modules, or like, what exactly?
We do presentations a lot.
Oh, okay.
So you need to be ethical when you do presentations.
Interesting. Do you have any advice for, students out there who are maybe still in high school, maybe still in, who are pursuing, certain careers?
Certain careers, not specifically tourism, not specifically public relations, but guys, know what you want. Know what you want. Be interested in that career path. Please, please, please get more information. That's why we have this career expo to give you more information. Team SA Synergy did this expo to give you more information, guys. More information about your careers. We have more expect.
No, definitely. So, so I'm so happy and I'm so glad that you actually, spoke about this and really dive deep into this. I think it's really important for us to, have these conversations, and I'm happy for all of that. So I also wanted to, I wanted you to also speak on, do you have maybe any experiences from Team SA Career Expo? Do you have anything memorable that you would love to share? Anything that you've also learned from just being part of this?
It'd be this experience, being in front of the camera, working with people who are very experienced, people who know how to communicate, guys. The Team SA Synergy staff knows how to communicate. The people you can blend with.
So, I can definitely agree with you. I think, I can definitely agree with you. Part of my experience was also that. Part of my experience was just like, having fun, just like, interacting with everyone. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't know, like, I really want to continue, but like, but it's fine. Thank you so much, guys, for like joining us. I really wanted to ask more and more questions, guys. But anyway, I'm really appreciative that you guys were able to join us today. Stay tuned for more. There's more and more coming, guys. Please connect with us on our social media. Subscribe. Team SA Synergy on all social media platforms. Thank you so much, guys.